everybody, it is Kat. Today we are going to do a brand new video series here on my channel just to test it out so you guys think about it. It is going to be called Blend for Beauty because I don't know about you, but I haven't found a very good dupe that's like compatible to the Beauty Blender. There's a rare few out there that are just as good, and these are around $30, so I thought I would find dupes for them that are not your average dupe that you can't really buy like in the store for that exact purpose. So today I thought I would take something that's similar in texture but not quite the same. And sometimes they're going to be really weird objects. We will just have to see and test anything that is just as awesome and blends out your foundation just as beautifully as this. And I know this is random, but I thought today we would try just a regular kitchen sponge. Hear me out, not this rough side, but this middle part feels very similar in texture to the inside of a Beauty Blender. So I'm gonna go all Edward Scissorhands and cut this up about this shape and size to see if it is compatible to the Beauty Blender. I know these are crazy ideas, we will just have to see. I'm excited. Cutting this up was a little tricky. You cannot rip off the top layer of that scratchy side of the sponge. You have to actually cut into it or else you'll get too much of the white soft inside that we need for the Beauty Blender on our face. You could tear it up really easily, but I think I got it down and I cut it down to around the size that's similar to the Beauty Blender sponge. Now that we cut down the sponge to roughly the size of the Beauty Blender, we will have to put both of these in water and test it out. That's why I have a bare face today. I need to prime my face and do foundation on both sides with both sponges to see which one's best. Now that we got both sponges damp, like it says to use on the original Beauty Blender, I'm going to use just a drugstore foundation that's my favorite lately and apply it to my face. Need to get the hair out of the way. And then what I need to do is put on some primer just to make sure that they both have an even playing field to see the consistency of which one's going to have a better foundation base. Before I filmed this video, I also put on moisturizer because primer is not moisturizer. Using both actually really does help because if you put primer on your skin, it doesn't moisturize your face. It just, you know, tries to smooth it out but not moisturize it. And the reason why I chose this foundation is because it's more liquidy. Now we're going to try to do the Beauty Blender first. On this side, I usually know how this is going to pan out because again, I always use the Beauty Blender and not just an everyday kitchen sponge. Straight down the face, that'd be like a weird Too Faced with foundation. And this is with no concealer or correction, which is weird for me because I usually do like layers of different colors of the rainbow all over my face to correct certain spots. Don't want a mask. Now the other side of my face, this is getting a little nerve-wracking only because I don't know how it's going to turn out. Now the texture of both of them damp is a little similar. This one feels a little bit more porous, but we will just have to see how this turns out. Oh my gosh, it's already getting some foundation on it. Okay, this is like so textured. It almost is like a very scratchy brush, the consistency it's giving my skin. Oh, this is terrible. But I wanted to do this to test it out. It literally looks like, see, it's soaking up all the sponge and not much on my actual face. Let's try that. A little bit more will help. If you put more on, it's a little better. It's not soaking up as much into the sponge as it is on my, applying to my face. Oh, but it's so textured. Oh, this is terrible. I'm just gonna try a piece of the dry sponge that I cut from the actual full sponge and see if that's better than the wet one, because maybe that's it. See if it'll correct this texture pattern on my face that's happening right now, and no, it is not. I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but this is definitely a lot textured and shinier and weird, and this actually looks like real skin. I'll have to zoom in for you to see it. I do not like the kitchen sponge, but I really had to try it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment down below if you would like for me to keep doing this Blend for Beauty series and what other products you think would be great as a dupe to the actual Beauty Blender. We could try actual dupes from different companies that are being made. But let me know if there's any weird random object that you think would be a great dupe for the Beautyblender sponge. I mean, it's gonna be really hard to find something that will compare to this. I know it's really weird, like an egg-shaped sponge that we pounce on our face. It's such a weird concept, but it works so beautifully in the makeup industry. I hope you guys enjoyed this brand new series and this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. You can subscribe for more videos like this one or huge makeup transformations and effects makeup. All links to the social media will be down below so you can see what I'm up to and behind the scenes of these videos. And I love you all. See you soon. Bye.